Welcome back. It has now been 11 months that I've owned my EQS 580 sedan, and I have really been enjoying this car. In fact, I did something this last month based on the fact that I intend to keep this car for the long term. But we'll get back to that in a second. First, I'm going to do my monthly update, my mileage and expenses. As of right now, I have driven 12,690 miles in 11 months. All told, I have spent $342 on the energy required to take me that entire distance. Now back to what I did this month, based on the fact that I've decided this will probably be my car for the next several years instead of just the next year. I went down to the place that did my window tinting, and I told them to give me a ceramic coating on the car, and then on top of that, to go ahead and wrap it in a clear wrap. And I wanted my car protected primarily from rocks, but potentially somebody doing something slight that would normally just scratch the paint a little bit. Now we've got coverage all on the front and on the top and then on the back to keep it from actually making a dent or damage to the paint. And so the day I picked it up, I made this quick video. Just picking up my car from Sunstoppers, who did a ceramic coating on the entire car as well as a clear wrapping around the front end. So the coating is the whole car. The wrapping got the entire front all the way down, the entire hood. It got all of spokes here on the outside. It got both the top here as well as the bottom of the mirror, followed it up the pillar and across there. The rest of the car got a ceramic coating, but again, they got all the wheels. And back here on the back, coated, and then right along here, they put a wrap so the car wouldn't get scratched by stuff we were taking in and out of the trunk. A terrific job, and I'm really excited to have it protected now so that as I drive it, I don't have to worry about rocks kicking up and hitting me. So there you go. Thanks, Sunstoppers. Now, as I promised before, I'm going to show you 5 things about this car that I really enjoy that aren't the big ticket things that like the acceleration and the smooth ride and the comfortable seats and the silence of the electric drive and the big screen that we have here. I'm going to tell you about some things that enhance those and really just make driving this car and having this car a pleasure. I'm going to start with the one right behind me. I've talked about these before, but these pillows really do add a nice comfort to the ride for me as a driver and my passengers to just kind of lay back, relax. And Mercedes put some quality into these. And there's a difference between a quality pillow and a covering for it and one that you can just get anywhere else. They put some thought into these, and I really appreciate the ones that are in headrests. In addition to these nice comfortable pillows, Mercedes gave me 2 of these black pillows that match the decor, and they are intended for the lower backs of the passengers in the back. Because one of the other things I really like about this car is the camera system. I simply hit this button here, and up pops my camera view. From here, I can rotate the car and look at the different angles so that I can see where I am and how well I've parked or what's around me. Another thing I like to do is, like when I go to a drive-through, I can see how close I am to the curb as I'm turning around a corner or as I'm looking around. This also helps me check my parking situation. And again, from here, I can just simply rotate the car and get an exact assessment of where I am. Obviously, we have the standard front looking camera, which I hit this button here and it gives me just the front. I hit the button here in the middle, gives me the back of view, and I hit this button there again, and I get the full screen of it. And then I can set up saving my position so that I know if I ever come here again, it'll automatically go into this particular camera view. Now I have that set up when I get home, so as I'm getting home, this camera view will automatically populate as I'm approaching the house. So these camera systems really are helpful, and I've really appreciated the way they operate. One of the other things I've really enjoyed about this car is hidden. No, it's not the myriad of USB-C chargers I have. It is a charger of a different kind. Way under here in the passenger seat is what used to be a cigarette lighter. It's hidden here because there are times we might need it, and my tire flat system works with one of these outlets, but normally you're not going to use it, so Mercedes said, we're going to include it for you, but we're going to keep it hidden until you really need it. One of the other hidden beauties of this car is hidden in plain sight on the driver's side. Normally, I just keep my headlight in auto. The car turns the lights on, turns the high beams on for me. I don't have to do anything. But then I have a parking light only if I need to, which I do when I go through security gates for the security guard's purpose. But then there's a P with two lines over it, and it has a 1-2 step feature for those. That turns on one side of your parking lights. So we just turned on this one side parking light and the car was on, and yet the lights didn't come on. So I'm going to take you with me. We're going to come around here. I'm going to hit the power button, turn the car off, stop the car. I'm going to come back around, and there's the light, and there it is. The parking light over here is on, but over here it's off. And I'm going to walk around to the back, and we have the same scenario. No light there, but look, lights on back here. And of course, for me, it's not flashing. The flashing is because of the camera. But one side's on. I'm going to switch this back, come back around. Oh, now it's off. As I walk around, now this side is on. As I come around to the front, now these lights are on. And obviously this is set up so if you're going to go visit somebody's house, they tell you, hey, park up by the street. I live in the South, and a lot of places without curbs, so you'll park partially on the street, partially off. These lights allow you to do so and alert traffic going by that you're a car there, and so they'll know to watch out for you. It's a nice little feature that you almost never use, but if it's needed, it's really nice that it's there. There's one more thing I want to show you, and that isn't the car itself. It's the care I get from my Mercedes-Benz dealership here in Fayetteville, North Carolina. One of the things that is part of car ownership is working with the dealership and getting service done. With a car like this, I like the AAA service guys, but I only trust this car to the Mercedes-Benz dealership, and all the guys they have working there have been trained specifically on Mercedes cars. And the guys at my dealership have just been terrific. And I'm going to share with you a video. I took my car in last month just to get the car aligned, to make sure that the wheels were running evenly. And when they put the car up for the simple alignment, as they do every time they even look at my car, they sent me a video saying, here's what your car looks like, here's what the tread is like, and here's what we're going to do with your car. So I really appreciated that. So here's a quick video from them to me as they prepared to do my alignment.
We're giving you a look at it from the bottom side. About 6.5, 30 seconds, inch of tread. Left rear. Again, 6.5, 30 seconds of an inch of tread on the right rear. Pretty smooth looking underneath this ride. Very interesting technology. Rear wheel steering. Smooth body panels. 17,000 miles is holding up pretty good. All these fuel efficient tires wearing. 7:30 seconds in the front. 8:30 seconds in the right front. Interesting looking ride. Thank you for your time. Please be patient.
Well, that's it. It's been 11 months, and I have my 1-year video coming out next month in the middle of November. I'm looking forward to giving it to you. I will give you a few more things about this car I like, some of which will be the major things that everyone else talks about. But I'm sure some of them will be small things like the lighter outlet that I showed you today. So I'm looking forward to doing that for you. If you have anything about the car you would like me to show a video of, let me know. And I'd be glad to help you out, because there's a lot of owners out there and not a whole lot of people making videos about the actual ownership of the car. So until next month, make it a great day.